How's everybody doing? This is Astro Reese. I decided to get on because I've been kind of slow poking around. I wanted to put up a video to address the current astro climate, energetic frequency, or whatever you want to call it. But I just haven't had the time. But I do want to make something to talk about this Venus in Capricorn, and also Venus in retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. Venus went retrograde on December 19th, and it has been a lot of heavy energy. I'll give you a little brief synopsis of what Venus is all about. Venus is about partnerships. Venus is about relationships. It's about the things that we love, the things that we desire, our nature, how we express ourselves in our relationships. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be business relationships, relationships with your family. It's just how you are. I'll give an example. I'm a Venus in Libra, and so I like to seek balance. I like relationships where there's give and take. I do this, I do that, and you do this, you do that. As long as there's a balance, I'm fine. I'm in good standing. And so we have Venus in Capricorn. So you've got the planets, the energy of relationships and partnerships and your love nature, your love style in the sign of Capricorn. What is Capricorn? Capricorn is kind of like restriction, setting boundaries, being very methodical about what a person is doing and how they're addressing a situation, very stern, very focused, somewhat distant, somewhat aloof, and more focused on the nuts and bolts of everything, the bigger picture of what's going on. Like, where are we going? Is this going somewhere? Why are we doing this? And so Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about restriction. Saturn is about setting the foundation. It's about focus. It's about diligence. And so, that's that's the attributes that Capricorn takes on. Capricorn is a very serious sign. It's all about taking care of what needs to be taken care of. So when you have the energy of Venus going into this sign, you've got the planet of partnerships, relationships, and how we are in a relationship going into this, taking on this Capricorn kind of like flavor. It means that you're going to be very serious when it comes to your relationships. This is a no-nonsense type of energy that Venus is going to be taking on as it's in Capricorn. So it's like, okay, we're in a relationship. Where are we going? Where is this relationship taking me? What is the long-term goal of this relationship? Or what are we going to do with this business, this partnership? What are our goals? Where are we headed? It's all about seeking direction, seeking clarity, seeking focus, seeking structure, seeking organization. But here's the double whammy. That sounds all like, okay, it sounds like somebody that's serious about their relationships, serious about what it is that they want and what they want to go after. But what happens when Venus goes retrograde in a sign like Capricorn? Well, that means everything comes to a screeching halt, and you're like, wait a minute. Like, when you have a retrograde, you're really taking a step back from things, and it's more of a reflective type of energy. So now you're not just being serious about your relationships or business partnerships or finance, because Venus also represents financial things, money. So you're gonna, while it's in retrograde, now you're gonna be reflecting about your relationship and how you're spending your money. But let's stick on relationships and business and partnerships mainly. So you're going to be like, well, where is this relationship taking me? Okay, I've been dealing with this person for the last 6 years. What's going on with this? Is this relationship serving me? Is it benefiting me? And if it's not, then I need to do something about that. So it's probably going to be a lot of breakups going on during this time. I'm sure you probably already have been, feeling yourself want to pull away from any type of like relationship. You want to do more self-reflecting, reflecting on yourself and how you are in relationships, and maybe even asking yourself, why do I keep attracting the same type of people over and over again? What is it about me that I need to, kind of resolve so that I can start attracting people who are a better fit for me, that help me to be more productive, that help me to be the best version of myself. And that's what I found myself doing, really reevaluating my friendships mainly. I have romantic entanglements that are just trying to come back, and I'm like, no, this energy does not serve me. And so it's about being real with yourself at this point, because once again, Capricorn is very serious, very down to earth. It's an earth sign, so it's realistic about whatever energy it's meeting with in terms of planetary energy. So you're going to be with this Venus in Capricorn and in retrograde, you're going to be taking a serious look at your relationships and what you are doing in your relationships, and focusing on your purpose and your goals with these relationships, and trying to make real life applicable sense. Like, does this relationship make sense in my life? Is it serving a purpose? And is that purpose for the greatest good of myself? Because in reality, Venus is about loving oneself and loving others, but staying true to what it is that you value. It's about your values. What do you value, in your relationships? That's another thing it's causing you to do, to look at whether or not what you value in a relationship is that relationship reflecting your values, or are your values being met? Is this relationship valuable to me? And if it's not, it may be time to let the relationship go, because it's no longer serving a high purpose for you. So yeah, I'm gonna really take some time and dig into this. This is kind of just a overview of this energy, and unfortunately, while we're in the middle of Venus in retrograde in Capricorn, guess what else is in Capricorn? Mercury in Capricorn. And guess when it's going into retrograde? January 14th, in 2 days. Aren't you excited? Yay! This is some crazy astrological energy we getting into, y'all. We got Mercury in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, and guess what? Mercury is going to be in Capricorn in retrograde, and Venus is going to be in Capricorn in retrograde. We got a double whammy going on in this heavy energy. Whew! Capricorn, don't play with Capricorn. Do not play with Capricorn. Since Venus has been in Capricorn, I'm trying to avoid really just dealing with anybody and just doing some serious self-reflecting. But you're going to really get an opportunity to sit back on this Mercury in retrograde. It's deep. It's going to be very, very deep. That's all I'm going to say. This is some deep, heavy, thick energy. Remember one thing, just stay true to yourself. Know yourself. Be in tune with yourself. Take time out for you. Because to me, honestly, this Venus retrograde has taught me a lot about self-love and putting me first. Honoring myself, honoring my values, and not letting anyone get in the way of what it is that I want for me. Like, so many times, you may or not, you find yourself, I know for me, I find myself putting myself in the back seat when it comes to my relationships. This Venus retrograde has taught me, stop doing that. That's not good. Self-love should be everyone's first priority. Fill your cup first, and then whatever you have left over, then you share. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you're interested in more, why not subscribe? I'll see you next time. I'm gonna the next video is probably gonna be about going into more detail about Venus in retrograde as it pertains to your money, as it pertains to your relationship, and even your business relationships. All right, take care.